Bipartisan outrage after a transgender activist was seen displaying a racist sign outside a Northern Virginia school board meeting where Republican gubernatorial candidate and the current Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earle-Sears was speaking. Her opponent, former Virginia Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, condemned the sign, calling it a, quote, racist and abhorrent one. Winsome Earle-Sears joins us now with reaction. We did extend an invitation to her opponent and did not hear back. Lieutenant Governor, thanks so much for joining us. Specifically on that sign, you get the sense that from a lot of the transgender activists that they see the idea that a transgender person can't use a bathroom as akin to Jim Crow in mid-century America. What do you think of that?
And what they're actually doing is telling everyone who looks like me that we can't use the water fountain. Is that where we are back in 1963 when my dad first came to America, just 17 days before Dr. King gave his I Have a Dream speech? So they're using me, and then they go to the whole black population. Think about that. And by the way, this woman stood for an hour with that sign, with all of those Democrat operatives around, and nobody said to her, get rid of that sign. It's because it's a true root of what we're seeing. This is what they really think of us. They're using us for whatever their agenda is. And my opponent, Abigail Spanberger, finally came forward after she was forced to say something that made any sense. Here we are talking about making sure that every family, every boy, every girl is protected, not just in high school, but the whole gamut from K through 12, because that's the policy that we are talking about. Boys in girls' locker room, undressing, full frontal. And for that, I'm castigated for my race, not in Virginia. I am second in command in the former capital of the Confederate States. And here I am facing this all over again.
You've said the polls are tightening. Do you think that the race is very close right now? And on top of that, do you think you're getting enough support from national Republican entities like the Republican Governors Association and other Republican entities?
Yes, so I've met with them, and we've been meeting and we're talking. So this is not unusual what we're doing because we have the right policies. We have the common sense strategies that will keep Virginia moving forward. I'm talking about we're going to keep Virginians not paying all these taxes. We've given them back $9 billion of their own money. We're going to talk about, well, creating jobs. We have created over 250,000 jobs. We're bringing, $125 billion worth of business investment still going to come to Virginia. We have the right policy when it comes to public safety. We are not going to defund the police, and we're going to not get rid of their qualified immunity. We're going to keep law enforcement and Department of Corrections personnel, their morale high. Look, my opponent is against everything that I've just said. So that's why I say vote for me in November, and we'll keep Virginia moving ever forward.
Do you expect to see President Trump take the quick trip across the river and campaign for you this fall?
Well, I know he's very busy, but we're close, so here we are.
And Governor Youngkin as well?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have a good thing going in Virginia. When we started, everything was shut down because the previous Democrat governor, in his response to COVID, shut everything down, closed our schools down. We had an extreme learning loss, more than any other state in all of the nation. Think about that. And so we've put in policies to open up the schools. And by the way, my opponent, Abigail Spanberger, did not want the schools open for another half term. Think about that. They were saying it was racist when our children were already suffering. And so that's why, again, if we have our folks go to my website, winsomesears.com, we will keep Virginia moving forward.
Okay, Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earle-Sears in Virginia, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Much more ahead. Fox News Live continues.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.